Aloha friend, welcome back to my kitchen. If YouTube brought you here, welcome. My name is Stacy, and around here I create quick, easy, delicious, affordable meals. Well, meals isn't the only thing that I do. I also love to do snacks. And let me tell you, I'm a snacker. But I'm a snacker who's trying to be a little more protein conscious. So this week I am bringing you 3 protein-packed snack ideas. So what do you say? Let's get to it. This protein-packed snack has 18 grams of protein in it, and you're getting your protein from the PB2, which is a powdered peanut butter, and Greek yogurt. Now here I have one of the 5.3 ounce containers of vanilla yogurt, but you can also use the regular Greek yogurt as well that's not flavored, because we have a little bit of sweetness in the PB2, so you don't necessarily need the sweetness of a vanilla yogurt. You can either use the vanilla or the plain. And then we also have 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips that we're going to melt in the microwave. So we need to take our yogurt and our peanut butter and mix those 2 together. There we go. Can you tell what our favorite candy treat is in my house? My daughter loves a peanut butter cup. And so this peanut butter cup was inspired by her. It smells like a yummy, creamy peanut butter cookie right now. It smells so good. Look how smooth it ended up. Powdered peanut butter, you have to try it, friend. Now I need to get these chocolate chips into the microwave and melted, and I'll be right back. 1 minute later, here we are. Now I just put this in the microwave and did 30 seconds and stirred it, and then did another 30 seconds. And so you can either drizzle this on top, or you can just kind of drop it by spoonful and kind of spread it around. You know I can't leave that in there, friend. Let me grab this spatula. Never leave chocolate behind. Never, never. "18 grams of protein, just like that." This oatmeal raisin cookie for one has 25 grams of protein in it and is delicious. The idea for this one came from the Peachy Spoon. She has a bunch of cookies for one on her website, and so I'll be sure in the description to link the Peachy Spoon so you can get her cookies for one recipes. They're fabulous. All right, so for ours, what we're gonna use is a scoop of protein powder. I'm gonna go in with the Just Ingredients vanilla bean, but any protein powder that you like, 1 scoop of that. Then we have 1/4 cup of oats. We have 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of raisins, a tablespoon of peanut butter, but you could use almond butter here if you wanted to, and 1/4 cup of milk. So we're just gonna put all of these ingredients together. Now this is gonna bake in your oven at 350 for 8 minutes. You may be able to do this one in your air fryer as well. I'm not sure. That would be a fun experiment, but we're gonna cook this in the oven at 350. So we have our milk in the bowl. Now we'll just add everything else in there. Our cinnamon, our vanilla, oats, and our tablespoon of peanut butter. We'll just mix all of this together. A cookie that gives you 25 grams of protein, I'd say that's a fantastic protein snack. What do you think? Now I'm going to pour this into an air fryer liner on my sheet pan, just to keep the cookie kind of contained. As you can see, it's a little liquidy. My oven's done. So into that preheated oven for 8 minutes it goes. Here we have it. Now this did take about 10 minutes in my oven. So check it at 8 minutes and then just know it may need to cook just a little bit longer. Now I will say this, after taste testing this, it's not very sweet. If that's sweetness is something that you really want in your oatmeal cookie, you could add half of a tablespoon of brown sugar or maybe another tablespoon of raisins in it, and then it would be good. As it is right now, it's just not a sweet cookie. It would be great with a cup of coffee. Our last protein recipe is a protein ball recipe. Now you've probably seen protein balls before. They usually have a base of your protein powder, oatmeal, and peanut butter as a base, right? Some sort of sweetener, some sort of filler. So you can do oatmeal raisin, you can do cranberry orange, you can do almond joy. There's a ton of them if you do a Google search. But my version is a little bit more decadent because we are going to do tiramisu protein balls. So we're going to use just a little bit of this espresso coffee, espresso instant coffee. We're going to use 1/4 teaspoon. It really does not take much at all. So I'm going to put that in with my maple syrup. And my maple syrup I heated for about 30 to 45 seconds in the microwave. If you try to add your instant espresso to this and it's cold, then it won't melt. So you want it to kind of, I guess it's not melting, is it? It's dissolving. It won't dissolve in cold syrup. So you want your syrup to be a little warm. So then you throw in your espresso powder and just mix that up until it dissolves. Each one of these protein balls is going to be 6 grams of protein. So a fabulous way to get your protein in, and you get to have multiple, right? Alrighty, so over here, let's bring in a bowl. We have 1.5 cups of oats. We have a scoop of our protein powder. And we have 1/2 cup of peanut butter. We also have, because it's tiramisu, and what tiramisu would be complete without chocolate? So I have 2 tablespoons of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Just kind of incorporate it just a little bit before we pour our maple syrup on the top. There we go. And then our maple syrup and our espresso will go right on top of this. And we'll just stir this up. Now let me know in the comments, do you have a favorite protein ball combination? Have you ever made protein balls? Because they are very common. They're a great little snack, and on the go. You can put a couple in your cooler before you go to tennis. Oh wait, that's what I would do. They're a great on the go snack. Now that everything's combined, I'm just going to come in with a 2 tablespoon scoop and scoop these out. Here's a plate here. Now these are going to need to go into the refrigerator to set, just because that maple syrup was so warm. Now I'm just going to keep scooping them out. Alrighty, that gave me just about 15 of these. So now I'm just going to come in with my hand and then just kind of make them a little compact and shape them a little bit. All right, so now I have them all rolled up. I had to take a break and wash my hands. So now that I have them all rolled up, the way that I'll store these is I'll just put these in a Ziploc bag and keep them in my refrigerator. Super simple. But you can see how yummy they are, filled with peanut butter, chocolate chips. I'll break one open here so you can see. They are just such a great poppable treat. Will you try this one with the espresso powder? Or do you have a better mix-in that you would like to put inside of your protein balls? Let me know. Because this one is yummy. Well, friend, I have 2 questions for you. The first is, did you know about powdered peanut butter? It's a newer ingredient for me, but it's delicious. If you're a peanut butter fan, definitely check out the powdered peanut butter. I think that you'll love it. And it's a great protein-packed addition. I love it. Highly recommend. My second question is, do you have a protein powder that you love? This one is just ingredients. I got it off of Amazon. I'll link this one in the description box below, as well as another one of my favorite protein powders. I'll be sure to put that in the description box as well. But let me know your favorite protein powder, because I would love to try your favorite as well. Also in that description box will be a link to the printable recipes that I share with you every single week, because I'm here every single week bringing you those delicious, easy, affordable, quick meals. And I hope that you hit that subscribe button so that I show up in your feed every single week so that you can have some meal or some snack ideas. I hope you like this one, friends. Let me know in the comments if you make these. I love to hear your variations, and I love to hear what you think of the recipes. I hope you have a fabulous day, friend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.